not been on very much lately, and I'm sorry about that. And I thought I would just pop, oops. I have to do some crochet cleanup from last couple of weeks. So let's see if anyone shows up. I'm just going to look at my hair, which is growing out so nicely. Finally got it cut by a professional because I butchered it. Anyway, this is all my natural color. I recently discovered castor oil as a moisturizer for your body and for your hair, and it is fantastic. You have very, very, oh my God, I just found a cookie. If you have really, really dry hair or dry skin, try castor oil. It feels weird and sticky at first, but it is mixed with moisturizer and stuff. It works really well. So I thought I would just come on here. I'm just going to hold up crochet items, see if anyone shows up. But I am doing some organization. So here is, oh, wait. Don't leave. There's nobody here. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay. This one. All right. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you some stuff that I've been making. I learned how to make one of these flowers, which is 2 flowers put together. And I did kind of a messy job on the back with the covering this up. And this is, you have to use quite a bit of yarn to make the middle. A lot of times these flowers are put together with buttons. But during one of my moves, I purged my container of buttons. And then, of course, I live to regret it because I really could have used some buttons for this. So this is how this flower is made. So you make 1, and then you make 2. And then you can put like a little button here, or you can put, do it like this. You could even do different colors, you know, that are complementary. Here, this is a, do whatever the heck you want to do. It's your project. Okay, so do red. I don't like that mix. Let's try white. So that looks cute, right? And you put, like for this, I would put, you know, like a lavender. Hey, Goober463, we are talking about whatever you want to talk about, pretty much. I'm just showing my crochet stuff while I organize. This is a nice channel, and I'll talk about anything you want within reason. So this is mainly about my crochet stuff, which I'm trying to organize better. So here is a baggie of flowers that are all the same. Oh, thank you. And I have found a cookie. I am going over my crochet. Oh, thank you. I already got a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm going to try not to eat this cookie. That I found in my stuff. Just showing you different crochet things. This is a baggie of flowers that have to just be stitched together. So this is, oh, hello. Yeah, just, yeah, if you have a lot of crochet stuff, it is a never-ending battle for it to stay. Yeah, go visit Grandma. She needs to see you. Okay, bye. Have a good time with Grandma. So it's just really hard to keep ahead of the mess, like with most of life. So here is a rose. And you just, all it needs to do is to be rolled up and then stitched together. A little bit neater than this. Thank you for those hearts. And then what you can do is you can like smash it with your hand and see if you want to make it open and stuff. So this whole bag is stuff, are flowers. This could also be the beginning of a sweater, or it could be like a little decorative necklace. You know, like instead of leaves, you can make little hearts on here. It's a very easy, beginner friendly. I like to crochet. I don't like so much the stitching together. So this is this bag, and then this is one of those roses all put together. And then this one doesn't have any green on the back. I like to put the green on the back, just makes it easier to stitch up. And then if you want to put it on a stick or something, you can. This is not a rose, but it's a similar concept where you just roll it up. So here is a mum. It's really fun to crochet if you like to count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and roll it up. So anyway, this is this bag, and here's the container that I'm going through. This is a very, well, isn't that lovely? Okay, this is a very small container of what needs to be organized, and okay, and this is the charger to my phone that I bought by accident. I bought a phone by accident because I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. It's okay though. All right, here are, these flowers are all done. And what I want to do is make a collage or, Skylar Tharp, how's it going? Hello. So here is a fall or autumn mum. If you want to have stuff done in time for the seasons, and if you have like ADHD like I do and chronic fatigue and a whole bunch of problems, you got to start early. Anyway, so I just made this. This is really fun to crochet. This is supposed to be a sunflower, but it's too big. But it's a flower now, so whatever. Here is a smaller sunflower. How cute that is. It's supposed to be kind of 3-dimensional. So yeah. So this is this bag. This is one of those roll-up flowers. It's very 3-dimensional. It really pops up. Oh, yeah, it is very common to think you have chronic fatigue, but the vitamin D is a killer. That's why I get my blood checked often. Often for me. Yeah, you need to make sure. We use so much sunscreen in our country to prevent skin cancer that as a result, a lot of people are low on vitamin D. So that it is me. Look, I have my horn on so you can see me. Hello. Hey, Mr. Bacon, what's going on? That lady with the long ponytail, she has a book, the 4th Dimension book. It's on pre-sale. Have you ordered it? Because I have, and I never buy books. Because there's audiobooks online, and then my daughter and her husband had like a ton of books. I used to have a ton of books, but then I've moved too many times, and books are very heavy and expensive to move. I've been doing okay, man. I've been very tired. We were just talking about low vitamin D, which is a big problem because people use sunscreen. I don't use any sunscreen, but I also don't go out in the sun that much because I live in Phoenix. Here's another mum. So these are fall colors. How are you? I read probably, or listen to, I should say, listen to audiobooks, probably 2 or 3 books a week. And that's because now I'm retired. Yes, you can retire at the age of 60 if you are a widow, like I am, and not remarried. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I love reading, and I have like a little reading challenge going on my TikTok, which I'm going to also do on here, for the summertime. Oh, you like the octopus? Oh, that was a gift. That's so cute. My daughter's like, will you make my boyfriend an octopus for his birthday? And that is a really nice, easy beginner project. So thank you for liking him. He came out pretty good, right? So what I'm doing is I'm sorting, and then I'm going to put stuff in my closet, which, sorry for that. I read 50 pages in. Very good, very good. I really got into audiobooks because of breaking my arm in 2 places. I broke my shoulder. I got hit by a car riding my bicycle to work. And it was very, If you ever hit a, I don't know if you've ever had any bones broken. It can be very, very painful. So, and plus I have fibromyalgia, so everything just really hurt a lot. Anyway, it's, okay, I'm going to move and show you my storage closet. I'm very proud of it. So you might see some of my incredibly messy apartment behind me. I don't care. Just be shocked. And I'm going to go out of good lighting. So yeah. Oh. Anyway, I really got into audiobooks because I had to lay flat on my back because besides, there's so much crap in this container. Because besides breaking my, oh, do you have bad shocks? Just joking. All right, I'm getting up and I am walking around. Oh, I have a new phone. I never buy phones. I always get like the free cheap phone, but by accident, ADHD strikes again. I bought a phone. And anyway, so this is the first time I'm using it on the live feed. All right, here is, I'm in bad lighting. All right, this is supposed to be my pantry. I live in this apartment that just has lovely storage. All right, here's all the cat containers because we have a cat family that was 7. Now we're down to 5. I love the British accent when I'm reading a story, especially if it takes place in the UK. I like when the accent matches, even though, you know, like I'm listening to the Joy Luck Club, which is 4 stories combined into the 5th story. I just love the accents in it. Makes it more authentic to me. Anyway. Oh, what am I screaming about? Oh, so I also had a broken elbow. So that's why, and I had to lay completely flat, and it's been 3 years, and it's only been recently that I've been able to actually sit up in a chair. I actually turned my TV on. All right, so here are all completed projects. So like here are things I don't know what I'm going to do with. Here's a tiger I made. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Here's a puppet from like 6 years ago. Here are snakes that I need to stuff. I was really into making snakes. Here are some, what was I going to say? So I'm reading the Queen's Gambit in hardback because my daughter buys me a book every year. Here's a container of amigurumi that needs something done to that. Oh, there's the octopus. See the octopus in there? That's the first one I made. Okay. She gets me a book every year for Christmas, and I know it's this late in the year, but I usually spend that, read. Now, this is a container of failed projects that I'm going to take apart. This is not my only whips connection container, whatever. This is stuff I'm going to take apart or give away for free. Anyway, so this is, all right, and then these are completed projects, and then these are tools. We can't see it. I forgot I didn't have the camera turned. So these are tools. So like I have my eyes for amigurumi, pens. Here is some camera stuff. Anyway, so these 2 shelves are going to be this closet for for my tools, my sewing, all the beads. I haven't done any beading on here. And then this is my actual closet of supplies. So one is going to be tools, completed projects, works in progress, and then I want to sell Hacky. You know what? That is such a good idea. And then these are big containers of stuff that I have to go through. I'm going to have to look into that. I think hacky sacks, what are they stuffed with? Beans? I'm going to have to look into that. All right. I got to go sit down again. Anyway, all right. So that is what's going on. Oh, there's a cat. I'm going to show you the cats. Don't make fun of my messy house. All right. So we're doing the summer reading challenge. So this cat is reading how to talk to your cat about gun safety and other topics. And this is Rose. She does not like being on camera. This is Diamond, who is wondering why there's a paper plate on the floor with no food on it. Diamond, can you look up here, please? Diamond. There she is. And then the mama cat, usually, all three cats are usually in the room with me at the same time, but, yeah. All right. Usually there's someone over here on the heating pad that's always on. Oh, there she is. She's in the tree. I didn't even see her because she blends in. There she is. That's the mom cat. Oh, she just turned 11 and a half, and her kittens just turned 11. So that's the mom. Those are her adult kittens. And the boy kittens live with a different daughter because because what? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to see that. Because the little kittens were, oh my God, I can't even talk. Because Rose didn't get along with the boy cat, so we had to separate them. All right, so now I'm back in my chair. So, all right, so I will look into hacky sacks, into making those. I do have a Shopify store. I've had it on for 3 months, and I don't have any products on it because I get very, very anxious over these, over things like this. Anything that's new. This is why I have a new phone that I didn't really plan on buying, and somehow I still have. Because I just got freaked out. I was like, whatever. Okay, this is a sweater that I made, and I actually paid for. Hacky sacks are so much fun, right? And I have made little balls of crochet, and kids would try to play with the, do hacky sack with it when I was substitute teaching, but they don't have, the crochet balls do not have enough weight. Okay, so here is a sweater, and I actually did, I'm laughing because all my stuff is out, and that's why I can just show you. Here's a swatch for it, the gauge swatch, and I did it exactly to the pattern, and it still came out way too big, which usually for me it's too small. So I'm going to put this on. Yeah, kids that play soccer like to do that. It helps with their footwork, I'm assuming. So here's the sweater I made. This is with silk bamboo. And let me see if I can. I haven't used this for so long. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, this is not a good angle for my face. But anyway, here is a sweater that I made. I hesitate to make anything that's closed because I like to think that I can hide my girth by having, I don't know, whatever. So this is very nice because it's a silk bamboo. It's not made from the bamboo, I'm sorry, that people, it is made with silk bamboo grass. So not the bamboo that pandas eat or that make affordable housing, but we don't use bamboo here to build houses because they burn in like 30 seconds. Seriously. Very dangerous. But in other parts of the world, people build houses with bamboo. It's very, whatever. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a gorgeous color, right? This is a super easy stitch. And it's done from I can't even pick it up. It's done from the top down. I still have to work on it because it was too big, so I had to take in the sleeves. So that's a whole thing. All right, then that is May's sweater. This is April's sweater that I got really mad at and I put away for a while. This is made with silk bamboo also, but this is from a different manufacturer. And I'm going to put it on. You're going to see that the front is not exactly right. Can I do? The cat wheel is in the way. Let me take this phone off. All right. All right. All right. So it's supposed to have, and it did have yarn here, and I took it out. Now, if I were younger and had a more stuff going on here, I might wear it with this low cut. But this has actually had, whatever. I just have to justify it and put the sleeves on. So I got mad at it. This is actually the granny stitch, which is just, yeah. So here's this one. It's a super easy concept, but the completion of it, not always so easy. So I have to work on that. Yeah. And it was a little bit disappointing to pay for a pattern that was from, it was on sale. So it was like $5. And that's really how you make money in anything, is not actually selling the product, but selling the systems on how to make the money from it. Yeah. That's why there's so many self-help books, right? So it was frustrating because I did the square and I measured and I did everything right and it still came out too big, and I didn't want to unravel it or rivet it out because it was pretty time consuming. I wanted to finish it. Yeah, this is actually a square. You are correct, sir. This is a square. This is not the hexagram. Couldn't think of the word. This is not the 6-sided square that if you fold, it turns into an L. This is just a square and it gets bigger and bigger, and then you put it together and then you have to turn it into a rectangle for some length. Or you could keep it a square if you're a young person. Take it from someone who is older. Enjoy being young and show off your body while you can, because when you get older, no one wants to see a slightly overweight gut hanging out of a little crop top. So do it while you can. So yeah. Thank you for remembering. So yeah, so and actually I'm online now because I still have not gone and had my blood work checked, which will check for my vitamin D. Person who brought that up, thank you. Where's my container? Oh, that's my container on the other spot. That's all right. Well, yeah, that's the concept of, yeah, the name of the thing is Crocheting into Retirement. It's supposed to be a thing on how to make money, but kind of. Here's a little turtle. I made this following a pattern 10 years ago that was in Spanish with no subtitles. How cute it is. It's so cute. My daughter stole it from me. I think she's listening to me right now. And then I found it in her apartment. I stole it back, but I left her a different one. So look, it's all finished. She still doesn't have the face. Oh, all right. So, yeah, actually, I'm doing this now because this is a way for me to avoid going to get my blood work checked, which I need to do. It would be a good keychain, right? So, yeah, so one day, well, maybe now because I have a good camera, my screen isn't cracked on my phone. I'll do a collage of products because I do want to sell stuff online. And now that I'm laughing because that's that guy who says, I love turtles with the white face and the black makeup. It's so funny. I don't know if you know that meme. And then I think they found him as an adult. Okay, I have another container here. It's just all yarn that has to get put back into stock, so to speak. Now that I am retired and I'm secure in my income, which is not a lot, which is the advantage of living on a cash-only basis. Okay, whatever. No one wants to hear that. I can sell products actually that are that are cheaper in price because I don't need to make so much money per hour selling them. And my goal is to like have 200 in profit in sales. And I have so much stuff that I could sell stuff right now, which I need to do. But I've been out of sorts lately, which is so easy for me to get out of sorts. So, all right, well, this has been fun. I'm going to try to do better at being on here. I appreciate my subscribers. I'm almost at 700. I will never get monetized. I don't think I'll have enough view hours for it. And the monetization only works if someone clicks on an ad and buys from the ad. And I don't even know what they would advertise on my channel. Yarn. hooks. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to try and have the video done showing how you can buy products in the Shopify store by the end of the month. Maybe? I don't know. And then I was accepted into a program for something called a peer support specialist person. And it's for people who have dealt with successfully. Sorry. With mental health, poster child, and with possible substance abuse. So I was accepted into a free training class for it. This training class could cost thousands of dollars. I'm really excited about that. That's at the end of July. So I want to try and get some stuff done before that class starts, because it'll be intense for a week, and then it's a state certified. So then I have to study and take the state test, and I can possibly work. See, look at there's another little flower. Look how cute that is. And this whole flower probably took about, I would say, 15 minutes. I'll have to look into Amazon links, how to make money with that, with the affiliate links. I know there's people who do things like that, just like full time, like they just sell products. And I know that's like the whole concept behind TikTok is just to sell products on there. But I don't know. Sometimes my fatigue and my anxiety gets really, there's that little flower. I'm gonna look for some beads and put a bead on there where you could do this. And then if you're in the Phoenix area, I will be hopefully doing some craft shows. So, yup. All right. So I'm going to go, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. Unsubscribe if you want. This is your experience. Do what makes you feel happy. Thank you. And put in any suggestions that you would like me to do. Crochet projects that you would like me to do, you can always say. I have an email too. Feel free to send me an email. I know, but I can't get on Patreon. Can I get on Patreon without having enough subscribers through YouTube, or can I just have a Patreon? I don't know. I have to look into this. I already said goodbye, but I am from the Midwest, so it takes me at least 3 tries to say goodbye to people. I forgot what I was going to say. All right. All right. See you later. Bye. Thank you.